Liberty's men's and women's archery team competed at the U.S. Collegiate Archery 3D National Championships in Carrier Mills, Illinois. The team, headed by new coach Ian Rigney, competed in individual and team competitions and brought home wins in both. The men's bow hunting team of Jason Lynch, Spencer Foster, and Lewis Boyd claimed the Flames' first national team title in 5 years. For the women, the Lady Flames trio of seniors Susanna Martin, Gwyneth Mayer, and freshman Hannah Suber placed third in the women's basic bow team competitions to take home the bronze medal. The archers held up well in each of their specific competitions as well. On Saturday, the Flames competed individually, and Foster finished the highest out of the Flames, finishing 5th overall in the men's bow hunting division, closing out the team's fall season.
Going to Illinois and winning our national title for Liberty was really an exciting experience. It's been 5 years since we won a title, and my first title, so it was just a really neat experience, and it was probably the most fun I've had shooting my bow in a long time.
As far as going to nationals, it was really easy. It was just like a trip. It was more like a road trip. So it wasn't super nerve-wracking until you actually got to the rounds and started shooting. So that was about the most nerve-wracking thing. Other than that, it was just going for your team, going on a long bus ride, and having fun.
Well, it was a lot of fun. I came from indoor shooting with NASP, and it was a lot different going to outdoor because there was this new aspect of adaptability where you're shooting at a target that's uphill, downhill, 20 yards away, 30 yards away.
My first experience was great as a new head coach. The traveling was probably the best I've ever been on as far as smooth travels. It's a long trip at 10 hours. Just be able to connect with the team as you're traveling, whether you stop for food or what have you. We're always representing Christ, whether it's stopping at Subway or, in the bus. The way we act really reflects who we are.
It's my second year going to collegiate nationals, so I was a little more prepared, a little more aware of what was going to be happening, how it was going to play out. And I felt like my shooting was better. I was more prepared in that aspect. So I felt really confident going into the tournament, and it turned out pretty well.
It was really cool being able to come out on top. I mean, it was not something we expected. I mean, even our coach kind of said he expected we could do well, but uncertain about how well we'd do.
We were thrilled to win the national title for the men's bow hunter team because we've never won that title. We've won team titles in men's compound and mixed teams, but we'd never won the bow hunter men's team title, and that's the most coveted title at this event. You've got the most teams in that division. We had, I think, 13 or 14 teams that we were shooting against. They, had to beat the tiebreaker round to be able to go to the gold medal match, and they won the tiebreaker round by like 6 points. So it was amazing to really watch them do well under pressure. Seeing Jason, Spencer, and Lewis just really work together and really perform well as a team.
Shooting for Liberty is obviously a spotlight, and it was a real privilege to be able to be that light for Christ on and off the field.
Sometimes it's funny how God works. We won one team title, and then we had two successes in being able to share Christ at two different times. And that's been my goal as a coach, is to share the love of Christ to those that we meet and use this platform to lead others to come to know Jesus Christ, whether it's somebody that's on the team that doesn't know Jesus, or if it's a team that we're competing against. That's our first goal. And then winning a team title is just that much better.
It was cool to see how God could use us as we just led by example. And like whether we won, whether we lost, I think that people could just see that God's light was shining through us. And again, it was just such an honor that God gave us this opportunity and such a platform that we could stand on and glorify Him through.
We've got a lot of momentum going into the spring semester and coming off of a national team title and a third place finish. In indoors, you don't shoot an actual team round, it's all individuals, but there's a lot of focus in being able to qualify at our regional shoot in Kentucky to go to Las Vegas for the national championship.
Gives us a lot more confidence coming off the win. Definitely indoors is a little bit different than outdoor, by all means, judging distance and stuff. So it gives us just a sense of we can do it. Sort of accomplish one goal, we can sit out and just accomplish another one.
Well, I'm excited for indoor to start, and I mean I love outdoor, but indoor is where I felt at home. And I just think like these wins are really exciting for us. And again, we really became closer on this trip. We're all like a little family now. And I'm just excited to see where God takes us through it. And I'm just excited for what's to come.